And welcome back to Jeti Assist. This is episode 6, and I think this will be the last one. So we're just going to very briefly now look at what happens after you have flown and adjusted the gain tuning knobs of the gyro. You've got the gains you want, you've landed. What do you do now? Because if you knock those gain tuning knobs or sliders, it's going to affect the gain the next time you fly, which is not what you want. So you want to lock those values in. You might think, just go to the assist receiver and dial in a set value. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way because you've got several different value numbers in there, and the equation that's used is not simple multiplication. So the simplest way to do it, as with any third-party gyro, external gyro that you use, is simply lock that value into the transmitter gain channel that you set up. So it's always transmitting a fixed value, no matter what you do with the tuning knob. Let's have a look at how you do that. Go into here. We'll go into servos. Now, if we remember, it was it 9, 10, 11 were our gain tuning channels? I'll have a look, yep. So this was my aileron gain tuning. This was my elevator gain tuning. And this one is my rudder gain tuning. And as I've said in the other videos, I tended just to use one gain tuning across all three and, lock the model in. Never got quite to oscillation. I was quite happy. So I'm just going to show you what I would do with one channel here, and you can apply it to all the channels you have used. So we've said that this particular channel here, this is my aileron tuning channel, number 9, and I've landed having got a gain that I'm happy with in flight. So I look in the servo monitor, minus 32%. That's the value I want to lock channel 9 into. So we'll come out of it and we go into fine tuning, function curves, and we come down to the gain channel. We go into its curve, we change it from a standard to a constant. Come down here, press the button. There, at the moment, it's using a constant at 0. We simply turn it down to minus 32%. There, the gun sight is where the actual control is. So if I turn the knob, there's the gun sight moving, but you see, it doesn't matter where the knob is, it's at minus 32%. So we'll say OK to that. Have a look at the servo monitor, channel 9, minus 32%. I'm rotating P8, makes no difference, it's locked in. And if I'm flying around and I suddenly realize I need to switch the gyro off, remember we'd set an off switch over here. So whereas with an external third-party gyro, like an iGyro, Demon Cortex, whatever, our off switch was a mix back to the gain channel, back to the gain channel at minus 100%. We're not doing that because Assist recognizes this as an on-off switch. So there we are. Gains locked in, and the flight mode switch, if you remember in our settings, was done on the retracts. So that disables the nose wheel steering gain when the legs are up. And we've got our gyro here. Okie doke.